Hello, everybody. It is morning time. It is 11:53 a.m. So still morning time, I was right. I am having my time tea. Anyway, today we are doing a different kind of video. We're gonna do the 7 industrial design questions. So I am a product designer, industrial designer, whatever you prefer. I graduated last summer from a school in Paris, and I will be answering these 7 questions that have been passed around in the industrial designer YouTube community, which was very interesting because we got a lot of different opinions on the same kind of questions, and they were all very interesting opinions. And today I am giving you mine. Who does not love to give their opinion about something? Let's start. This is Design Education with Mia Tahan. So, let's roll up these sleeves. By the way, I will be linking all the designers that I know of that have done this 7 question video, so you can check out their opinions and their answers as well. First question is, industrial design is a fairly uncommon field. How did you discover it? Is that I was trying to decide about what I wanted to do for my career, my future. And I was really into biology in high school, and I kind of wanted to get into studying genes. Not genes, but genes, like DNA. That fascinated me. I loved the idea of like studying people's, literally like what makes them. But I also wanted to do something creative. I was talking to my cousin. This is her Instagram handle, @inspiration. She had already started her first year in product design, and she was telling me about all these cool things that they were doing, and she was telling me about what a product designer is. So I started researching it. Like resonated with me. The prototyping and the building and the testing and the, just changing your ideas slightly and modifying it to make it really good. And because I always loved working with my hands, it seemed like the right fit, to be honest. Question 2. How do you explain your job to those who don't know about industrial design? I say that I create all the products around you, and I solve problems. Now, in reality, today, product design can be so much more than what it is. Like, what it is now, I feel like it's like we're, especially the way we're seen is, we make pretty products, or we make products prettier, or it's all about aesthetic. And obviously aesthetic is important. Obviously it's like a huge part of trying to sell a product. You want people to like it, you want people to want to put it in their homes. You think that it can be so much more. I think a product designer could have such a bigger role, because we are trained to be problem solvers. We are trained to think about solutions to different issues. I think that product designers could help with social issues. I think that they could be included in politics. I think that they could be included in jobs in working with city halls. Just think about how product designers think outside the box and how that could benefit people who are experts in their fields. Like, let's say we take an economist. With that base, I think that if you add product designers to that, we could be a really great addition. Question 3. What inspirations have developed your ID style? So I think that style comes with time. I think that lots of stuff have inspired the way that I see things today. I don't know if it's my specific style comes through in my products yet, because most of the products that I've designed until now have been client projects, so it's mostly their brand, their universe. I think that growing up in the UAE and Abu Dhabi, I think that made me have more of an industrial vision of things, and I'm now mixing that with the Parisian styles. Like the past 4 years I've been living in Paris and kind of absorbing all the things and all the people and all the architecture and the art and just a different way of life. I think that will also change the way that I design things. I think that one way of developing your style is just living your life, firstly. I think that going to expos, seeing other people's work, seeing what's being done, just experiencing things, seeing unexpected things, seeing, just everything will always bring ideas into your mind, or just cultivate your mind. Question 4. Which company would you love to design a product for? I would love to design for many, many companies. My vision for my career, my idea is to work for companies that are circular thinking. What I mean by this is that they have circular design, circular economy, circular production in mind through every step of their company's advancement. So that's very cool. I'd love to work in those companies and then go and work for less eco-friendly companies and slowly modify their way of seeing things. I'm not saying that I could modify their company. I'm saying that as a product designer, I could do my part to make their products at least a little more responsible, make them think about what is happening to the product even after they have sold it. If I had to pick one company, one specific company, I'd probably pick Ecovative Design. It's a company that works with mycelium to create products, and their products are just so amazing. I'd love to work for them and learn from them and then, give my own vision to their products. So question 5. What is your go-to industrial design program and why? I think that I would say Rhino because it is such an intuitive and easy tool to use to just quickly create a mock-up of what your product will look like. I have a difficult time with drawing and I'm trying to improve that, but in the meantime I think Rhino is such a good way of realistically showing your idea and your product. Coupled with Keyshot, I don't think that we realize how lucky we are to live in this age where we can have such a hyper-realistic version of an idea. So I think that that's very cool. I think, yeah. Rhino and then Keyshot, obviously. Great programs. Question 6. What do you dislike most about industrial design? Going back to my answer from question 2, I think that designers today are not really doing what they're trained to do. They're trained to solve problems, not to create aesthetically pleasing products, or only creating aesthetically pleasing products rather. I think that industrial design should redirect itself towards what it actually is, problem solving, and that way I think that we would have much more respect in the workplace, much more appreciation for our work, because we actually would be helping a lot of companies with their problems. Yeah, I think that also some of the things that I don't like about industrial design is how underappreciated we are, how, highly competitive this field is, and how underpaid it is. One of the things that I hate the most is seeing big companies or seeing bigger people stealing ideas from small designers, small studios, and yeah, that's just something that is just ridiculous and disgusting. And I'm talking to you. You know who you are. Alright, question 7. What makes an industrial designer? Oh, industrial designer. I read that wrong. Okay, so my answer is completely different now. What makes an industrial designer good? I think that I've repeated it a few times in this video, but I think an industrial designer whose main focus, firstly, is the user, or the client, it's the person who is asking for your help, and the problem-solving aspect of it. Also always wanting to be better, always trying to improve your design, your style, your philosophy, your way of thinking, just everything is such a great way of being an industrial designer, because an industrial designer who's just happy with the way that things are and the way that they think about certain stuff or their style, I think is not a good industrial designer, because you need to evolve, you need to move forward, you need to also be able to take criticism. That is major. So that was it. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope that maybe some of you agree with my opinion and maybe some don't. Please comment down below and let me know. So if you enjoyed this video, please like it, subscribe for more, and I am thinking of doing an about video talking about my career at this point and how I want it to evolve. So let me know if you would be interested in seeing that, and I will see you later.